Your host, and I am back for another episode of Final Fantasy VIII. So in the last episode we did the second graduation where Squall got promoted to leader of the entire Balam Garden. What else did we do? I think that was just about it, wasn't it? Oh, and we sorted out a bit of a concert for him. So now we've been summoned up to the bridge, so we'll go take care of that. And then this episode's going to be a bit of a side quest, sort of a video, if you will. So I'll show you where we're going to be going, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video and follow me step by step. Right, so let's make our way up to the bridge. Okay, so to get to the bridge, head for the lift, and then you want to go straight up to floor 3. I'm going to pause my recording while I do this to try and cut out some time. So we're now at the lift that leads up to the bridge, so let's go on up. Greetings, Commander. Don't call me that. We thought you should have a title, so Quistis and I decided on Commander. Sorry to carry things out on our own, but Irix and I assigned duties. I'll take care of all the supplies needed in the garden, and I'll help take care of the students with Dr. Kado... I've never been any good with these names. Kadowaki. You can't just focus on our you can just focus on our destination and battle plans. And also, would you let Selphie rest a while? I think she's exhausted from the missile base mission. She could use a little rest. How does that sound to you? Fine. Alright, I have some reports for you already. Hey Squall. Who are you? What? Oh man, it's me. We passed the seed exam together? I can't believe you forgot. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Well, it's just like you to forget. By the way, you know the FH technicians? We're fixing the garden, right? Well, they just finished, meaning the garden is ready to go anytime. Oh yeah, I'll be piloting the garden. The technicians taught me everything about piloting this thing. Let me know when you want to go. Any suggestions on where we should go? Hey, why don't we go back to Balam? We don't know what's happened since we left. Besides, Balam may be the next target. It's a harbour town just like FH. You're right. Squall, what do you think? Okay, so our next destination is Balam Town, but as I said, we're not going there just yet. We're going to take a slight detour. We're taking off. I'll direct you to our destination. Announce the departure. Roger. May I have your attention, please? This is the bridge. The garden will be leaving FH shortly. Please prepare for departure. I'll now hand the mic over to our leader, Squall. A speech? Sod that. Forget it. Cut the mic. Guess he's not made of speeches then. Okay, so now we need to choose our party, and I am going to choose Irvine, and I think I'm going to choose Rihanna. Was it these three we had initially in our team, or was it the other three? I can't remember. Oh, we'll soon find out. Alright then. Oh, excuse me, trying to clear my throat. So as I said, we're going to be taking a slight detour. Obviously this is your tutorial to tell you which buttons do which. Okay, so we want to be heading down to it's roughly around here somewhere. When I get to it, I'll bring up the map again and just quickly show you in case you can't find it. But from where we are, we're actually going to have to go up instead of down because there's a massive bloody bridge in the way. So yeah, right, I will see you in a minute. You want to be, see where I am on the map. I'm the flashing red dot. So yeah, it's literally just down here. To get there, if you follow my cursor, we started roughly here. You come up here through this little gap, up here and off the edge of the screen, and then you'll follow it round, come through here, and there is a little slip of rock that you can climb up onto to get up onto the island. It's in amongst this lot here somewhere. I think I came in from this side, but there is one somewhere over this side as well. It's just I cocked up and went the wrong way. But anyway, so this is where the side quest is. Before we go in, we're just going to check that our characters are all junctioned as they should be. They are not. Well, shit. It's a good thing I checked that. Right, let's just sort that out right now, shall we? Which one of you's got that? I may have to just quickly look into that because that may give us an edge or something. Okay, is that all we've got? Magic View. We might need to do something about that. We'll sort that out later, it's not an issue. We are going to do a side episode later where we'll sort all that out. In that case, we'll give you everything else then, so everything's leveling up together. Well, that's helpful. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have to go on that for now then. Right, now. Which GF do you have? Siren. I bet it's Siren that's got it. If I take you off. No. Oh. Poop. It's the other one that's got it. Shit. Do is we are going to temporarily hand Shiva over to Squall for the moment, just so that Irvine's got a little bit of like backup. We're just basically going to switch these around for a moment. I'll explain why in a minute. Basically, I need to buff Squall's damage up as much as possible because one of the things we're going to be doing is on a timer, and then the second one has a ridiculous amount of HP. Well, I say ridiculous amount of HP. It has a fair bit of HP, and we have to take out a multiple of this particular creature. And basically, yeah, it's going to be a bit time consuming if I don't take them out quickly. Squall is just going to borrow that from Irvine just for now, and we'll switch it back later. Right, so we are going into this little structure here. Now there are two side quests here, two Guardian forces to go after. The first one is Tombrey, but we're going to ignore Tombrey for the moment. We're actually going after another Guardian Force first, one far more better. Now, if you were paying attention to the screen, then it would have come up with I am Odin, which is the other one we're going after. So I guess he's kind of introduced himself, really. If you get into any battles at the moment, best thing to do is just run from them. There's Tombrey. Now, we're going to have to kill 20 of him in order for Tombrey King to pop up. But for now, we're going to ignore Tombrey because we actually need to get our asses to the top because we are on a timer here. So we have to be very quick about it. So as I said, any random encounters, run from them, just ditch them, you don't need them right now. Or, if you've leveled up Diablos enough and got the encounter none, put that on because it will stop all encounters. Now you will also notice I've left Squall on very little health and left him in the yellow. There is a reason for this, and that will become clear in a bit. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Look, Tombrey, I'll get to you in a minute. Stop harassing me. Tell you what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm just going to, because I haven't got encounters none, but I can cut it down by half. So I will just flip that on. I'll have to take Mug off for a moment. There we go. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to climb up this ladder. The timer with this one, unfortunately, is non-optional. This is the time limit it gives you. Okay, so we want to activate this one. And then we want to drop down the ladder again. And then when you hit the bottom of the ladder, there'll be a switch in between the two sets of ladders. You want to slap that one next. That will activate the staircase, which we will now make our way up. If you want to get to that draw point, you need to go up the other ladder to get to it. Which I cannot remember what that draw point is, but at the moment, again, we're against the timer, so we have to be quick. Okay, so Odin is behind that door just there. First, we need to acquire the code in order to open the door. So to do that, first of all, we'll need to grab this gargoyle's eye over here. So we'll just do that now. Back down the ladder we go. so we've got 14 minutes, 50 seconds left. Should just about be enough time to finish this. And then, instead of going all the way to the top, you want to come this way. And up here will be a second gargoyle with the other gargoyle eye. And then you'll want to stick the eye that you picked up from the other statue into this one. And it will reveal the password. Right, so if I can actually get into the right position. There we go. Click. Take out. Oh, bollocks. Push the wrong bloody button. No, leave it. Okay, so there's our code. It will be different for everyone else. I'm just going to quickly write this down a minute because my memory is atrocious, so bear with me one moment. Okay, so I've written the code down. We're now going to take both eyes back out to... I didn't get a chance to read that, but basically that was Odin speaking to us again. And to those of you watching, if you think I fast clicked it, I didn't. I literally... It's one of those automatic ones. You can't actually... You basically have to be really quick at reading in order to catch it. Right, so you've got your password. Now you want to come back up here and place both eyes into this statue here, and it will give you the option to enter the code. So we'll just do that now. By the time you've done all this, you should roughly have about 10 minutes left, which is more than enough to batter Odin. Okay, so let's put the code in. 9. That should do it. There we go. Okay, so once you've entered your code and the door is open, make your way down. Once you get in there, you'll have a little mini boss fight with Odin. Basically, you just have to damage him enough to make him... well, basically to impress him, basically. If you don't do enough damage before the timer runs out, he will use his deadly Zantazuken move, which will instantly wipe out your entire party. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honor, let us fight! So yeah, a speedy battle is necessary here. This is why I quickly borrowed that strength buff from Irvine and gave it to Squall, because Squall's the one that's got the Tornado's junction to him as of at the moment. Okay, so with this one, basically, the method I recommend is buffing up Squall's strength and then using his Renza cooking, which is why I left him in the yellow on his health bar. Really do getting a bit more damage out of it. We'll go on. There we go. Job done. So you receive a Mega Potion and the Odin card plus 20 AP. Just so as you know, Odin can have anything up to 31,000 HP, but his minimum HP will be roughly around 1,300, but it can go up to 3,100, just to keep that in mind. Though are strong mortals, I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. Now, if the timer runs out before you actually get in the boss fight, you just simply get transported back out of this place, and you just have to start from scratch. It's only if you're in battle when the timer runs out do you get yourself slaughtered. Okay, so now we have Odin, it's time to get our second Guardian Force, which is Tombrey. So for that we want to make our way back down to the bottom. And Tombrey has a very special ability that will come in handy to us for getting hold of certain bits of equipment. Or for getting hold of items that we can use to buff up our magics and stuff. But I'll explain that as and when we get to it. Okay, so to get Tombrey, we need to first of all kill 20 normal Tombreys. So I'm going to pause the recording to do this because it's going to take quite a while to do, and I'll see you on the other side. This next one should, in theory, be the last one. Sometimes you have to wipe out slightly more than 20, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this should be it. So, let's just take this one out. So the reason I borrowed Irvine's GF off of by doing this amount of damage, you could potentially take Tombrey down with 2 ranks of cookings, maybe sometimes slightly less. Depending on how many times Scott feels like swinging his sword, as it were. Should do it. Seems Tombrey King's refusing to pop up. I have actually now killed 20 Tombrey. So it might be that we need to do one more. Hopefully it will be this one then that it pops up. It might be that you have to kill 20 and then on the 21st battle he'll actually pop in and go, "Oi, what do you think you're doing?" So we'll just make light work for this one, begin to put in again. I realise it's the only move I'm actually using right now, but it is the quickest way to get rid of them. Right now I'm just sort of using the other two as filters, but if we get Tombrey to pop out, we'll start using them a bit more. There we go, so here's the Tombrey King, and he has anything between 2,500 HP and 200,000 HP. So this is where it's going to start getting interesting. I've got 25. Well, without boots. Doesn't want to draw. Oh, blasting zone. This should take a bit of damage off of him. Our blasting zone is Squall's third highest limit break. Second to highest. There's only one limit break that does more damage than this one, and that's Lionheart. There we go, we've got him beat. I'm sorry. And there we go, somebody's joined our party. Oh, excellent. While I was off screen, I got Diabolos to start learning Time Magic RF, which he's now learned, which is very helpful. And we will go ahead and equip. Actually, we'll give it to Irvine. I think he's only got, yeah. We'll give tombrey to Irvine. While we're at it, we'll also take Shiva back off. Okay, so we're going to have to first unlock those abilities. Which isn't an issue, we can do that. So we'll give Ifrit back to Irvine. Oh no, there's the abilities I'm looking for. Right, so we'll take draw out and put level up in for now. Now what level up does, well, it's pretty self-explanatory really. You can use it against any mob in the game to level them up, or you can equip the level down and level them down instead. Now the reason I've equipped this will become very clear in a moment. First we're going to make our way out here. And we're going to head to another destination to go and get our hands on a few bits. well, I say a few bits, it's one particular item, but we need to farm up a few of them. So I'm going to pause the recording. When I get over there, I'll basically show you what we're going to be doing. Then I'll pause the recording again while I just quickly do the farming, and then we'll move on. So give me 1 minute. Okay, so I've come to this area here. You can also find this creature that we're going after over here near Dealing City on the outskirts. The creature we're looking for is a flyer. So we're just going to see if we can find one. Best to throw our six as such. Let's see if we can get one to pop up. There we go. So basically, we're after something called a windmill. So to do this, we want to level them up because they only give them when they're higher level. So now, if I mug this one, it should. Okay, it might give us it at the end of the battle. You'll need to get these things to above level 20 in order for them to start dropping them. Oh, there we go, I just stole 2 windmills. So we'll just polish this one off now. Okay, so that's pretty much the method for it. Now, I just realised I'm headed towards the 30-minute mark now, so I'm going to call it call the end of the episode here, I think. We'll carry on next time. I'll do the farming off screen so you don't have to see that. So thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Yellow123. Till next time.